So welcome back to the DSP. So this is a continuation of previous class. So here we are going to continue the classification of signals. Okay. So next signal is even and odd signals. A signal is called symmetric or even if x of n is equal to x of minus n. So consider one signal x of n is equal to cos theta or cos omega n and x2 of n is equal to sin omega n. Here first signal x1 of n is equal to cos theta is said to be even signal. How means, so if n is changed to minus n, the originality of the signal doesn't change. That is always minus cos theta is equal to cos theta. So similarly, sin theta is nothing but, so if x of minus n equal to minus of x of n, that is if n is changed to minus means x of sin of minus theta equal to minus sin theta. So it is said as odd signal or unsymmetrical signals. Okay. So these are the formulas to calculate odd signal and even signal. This will be useful while calculating whether the signal is odd or even. There are two formulas. So even signal x e of n equal to x of n plus x of n by 2. Odd component of discrete time signal is given by this formula. So this can be used further while solving problems. Okay. So next one is energy and power signal. So these signals are very important. So what is energy signal means? Discrete time signal are also classified as finite energy or finite average power signal. So energy is nothing but it should obey this formula. That is, the signal which is going to be analyzed should obey this formula. Then the formula for energy is equal to E sigma n equal to infinity minus infinity to infinity x mod of x square of n. So this is only given for discrete time signal. So if continuous time signal is asked means how to use t here. Okay. So similarly, the formula for power is given as P is equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 by 2n plus 1 sigma n equal to minus infinity to infinity x square of n. So here how we can judge the given signal is energy or power means, so if energy is finite and power is 0, x of n is energy signal. That is, if you simply say means a signal is said to be power signal if its normalized power is non-zero and it is finite. That is 0 less than p less than a. Similarly, if the signal is said to be energy signal, total energy is finite and non-zero. So in short, we can say it should not be a zero value. Okay, both E is equal to E and P should not be a zero value. So if E is equal to 0 means the particular energy is termed as power signal. But particular signal is termed as power signal. Okay. Similarly, if P equal to say 0 means the given signal is energy signal. Okay. So this is also used for solving problems regarding this energy and power signal. Then deterministic and non-deterministic signal, or non-deterministic in the sense random signal. So what is deterministic means? So from the name itself we can define this, determined. Okay, so that is it can be determined. Okay, some signals can be determined, some other cannot be determined. That is said to be random signals. So what is deterministic signal means? It is described by a mathematical equation or lookup table. Anyway, it can be defined, but random signal cannot be represented or described by a mathematical equation or lookup table. Then deterministic signal are preferable because for analysis and processing of signals we can use mathematical model. So it is not preferable. That is, random signals are not preferable because so we can't describe that. Okay. So then the value of deterministic signal can be evaluated at time past or present without certainty. It cannot be, these random signals cannot be evaluated by any instant of time. So examples are for deterministic signals, sine wave or exponential waveforms, and random signals, noise signal or speech signal. Then multi-channel and multi-dimensional signals. So if a signal is generated from single sensor or source, it is called a single channel. If the signal are generated from multiple sensor or multiple sources or multiple signals are generated from same source, called as multi-channel. Okay, example ECG signal, and multi-channel signal will be the vector sum of signals generated from the multiple sources. And if a signal is a function of only one independent variable, it is called a single dimensional signal, like speech signal. That is, example for single dimensional signal is speech signal. And if it is a function of m number of independent variables, it is called multi-dimensional signals. Grayscale level of image or intensity at particular pixel on black and white TV are examples of multi-dimensional signals. So these are the classification and definitions for signals. So next we can see some of the problems. Okay. First one, signal is given. Look at the signal. X of n is equal to 1 by 2 power n u of n. You have to determine whether the signal is energy or power. Okay. So we don't know whether this energy is whether the signal is energy or power. So we are trying the both. Okay. So both energy signal as well as power signal, and finally, so we are coming into conclusion. Okay. So first you have to calculate this for energy. So what is the formula for energy? Energy is equal to E equal to sigma n equal to minus into infinity x of n the whole power square. Okay. So then here substituting. So listen here, 1 by 2 power n u of n. Okay, so in the basic classes we studied what is u of n, unit step signal. So it is all, what is the formula? So it is always 1 for all the positive values, that is n greater than or equal to 0, u of n equal to 1. Okay, so here we are going to substitute this u of n. So while substituting here, so see the limit, limit will be changed to n equal to 0 to infinity, and remaining thing the 1 by 2 the whole power n. Okay, likewise. Then you have to a power n. So you have to make use of that formula and substitute, finally we'll get 1 by 4 power n. Okay, so here one more formula you have to determine, or you have to remember what is n is equal to sigma n equal to 0 to infinity a power n equal to 1 by 1 minus a, provided modulus of a should be less than 1. So using this formula, substituting here, we'll get e is equal to 1 by 1 minus a. A is nothing but 4. So 1 by 1 minus 1 by 4, which is equal to 4 by 3. So we got one value for energy. Let us check for power. Okay. So what we conclude here, since it is a finite value, it is a energy signal. Similarly, checking for power. Power is nothing but a limit n tends to infinity, 1 by 2 n plus 1 sigma n equal to minus n to n x of n the whole square. Okay. Similarly, any limit, so then substituting for x of n. Here also x of n into u of n will come. So eliminating u of n, the limit will change like this, n equal to 0 to n. So 1 by 2 the whole power n. Again one formula here using n is equal to 0 to infinity, a power n equal to 1 minus a power n plus 1 by n minus 1 minus a. So here substituting this formula, then applying limit n tends to infinity. So 1 by infinity, it is equal to 0. So how will you conclude? How will you conclude this? So that is E is having one finite value, P is having one zero value. So this signal will be an energy signal. Okay. Likewise, you have to conclude. This is one of the example. So if you go through the forthcoming problems, means you can able to identify. Okay, this is the next problem. Similarly, okay, so these are the some of the problems related to energy signal and power signal. Okay, thank you.